Today, we're pulling up to the house of the man they call the richest TikTok shop creator, Matt Carla. He's rumored to have done over $18 million in sales and made millions in commission just from TikTok shop. But here's the question, is it really true? And if it is, how is he doing it? In this video, we're going inside his world to investigate, uncover his strategies, and see what it really takes to pull numbers this big on TikTok shop. Buckle up, because this might just be the blueprint to becoming a TikTok shop millionaire yourself.
So I gotta ask this question, everybody's wondering, is this money actually real?
This money is real, yeah. I mean, we'll show some screenshots of this, like live from my phone.
All right guys, right now he's gonna show some screenshots. We're gonna figure out, is this really legit?
So we can just go over like, okay, so right here.
What do we got?
Like you can see right here, 1.4 million GMV, 34,000 items, 265,000.
Oh my goodness.
So you can see, real. You can see my top seller was a chair and a vacuum.
$46,000 from a chair.
So, I mean, like, we can just go over a lower month, 85,000, 433,000. I mean, and you could just keep going through.
156,000.
So all this.
700,000 in
like,
sales. We enter, you have the grand staircase. How long have you been in this house?
Since February. So this is kind of the area, I mean, and I'm gonna be honest, like TikTok really did do this. I was a marketing director before, not making anywhere close to this.
Really?
And I worked in that position for 7 years, my last year, I became marketing director. No college, I have no college experience. So became a marketing director, and then TikTok shop happened like 6 months into it. I was like, oh shoot.
That's
and then
insane.
me and my wife were debating, like, should I stay as marketing director and do TikTok shop? I was like,
Right.
man, and then TikTok shop was like, you know, it was like 15 times more than I was like,
Yeah.
my daily was like our 2 monthlies. So we're like, all right, well, I guess if I'm so I trained my replacement, and then I left after 6 months of just kind of 2023 to 2024.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so TikTok
Wow.
literally, that's why it's empty. What you're gonna see as we walk through is you're gonna see a lot of TikTok shop items. The way I live my life is to make sure that I'm using the items so that way I can walk by, you know, a dreamy robot and be like, hey, you know, I can do a video on this real quick.
Is that TikTok shop
That's
free?
TikTok shop free, yeah.
Wow, how much does that cost normally on the shop?
That's $899. You'll see more TikTok shop, like the coffee machines, TikTok shop.
Oh,
so
man.
Like, on the power outlets, they'll all have that, all TikTok shop, all different
That's
brands.
crazy. You do a video for every single item in here that we see?
Yeah, if you guys went right now, you'd be like, oh, Matt did a video on this today.
Yeah, and how many videos do you do a day?
35 to 40.
35 to 40
Yeah.
every single day on one account.
I do have 2 accounts now. So I did,
Okay.
after we talked that last
Yeah.
time, yeah, I opened up another account.
Oh, no way.
Well, it was because of the affiliates, they were like, you can't do it twice. And I was like, yeah, I can do it. Like, I'll do it.
That's awesome.
And this is where, you know, I pick items to review.
We got the Cybertruck right there.
Cybertruck.
Let's go.
TikTok shop did that. And then we have scooters here. These are things that we actually use that I'll review. The
Oh,
good ones is
wow.
the ones I'll review out. And then we'll have like kind of section right here of electronics, video game stuff.
Dude, everything's just labeled A to Z.
Yeah, so we
That's
have an
nuts.
inventory system as well. My wife built it up. It's kind of a more eBay inventory system now, which we'll get into in a second when we go to the eBay area over here.
Dude, it's like everything that we can look at is just TikTok shop, TikTok shop.
So now what you'll see is like the eBay pile up. So I review stuff and then I'll toss it over here. My wife will send it out to eBay for the eBay store.
But what do you mean she'll send it out to eBay?
So we opened up an eBay store. In 2023, it was pretty quick. I was like, man, there's too much inventory. And you can only give so much to family before they're like,
Right.
this is what are you doing? My idea was like, okay, I get so many of the different colors. Let's just open up an eBay store. I did that in 2023, had my cousin run it until we lived up here. Now my wife runs it up here. We ship it through our company.
Okay.
So everything goes to the company account and we'll ship it out. And
So you have employees, or you have people that, like your wife does just this.
my wife does this and she talks to brands every night. She's the one who gets most of my viral products, to be honest.
So you're more of like the creator and she's more of like the businessy type of, okay.
And yeah, if we had titles in the company and Kala Innovations, it would be she's the CFO. So I tell her, look, let me just bring the money in.
Yeah.
You make sure it's doing good for
I
us.
love that.
So,
This is insane. TikTok shop lifestyle right here.
obviously, I wanted to test out so many pool robots, so you'll have the pool robot here. I let it get dirty overnight because the trees, that way I can show them cleaning it up. You know? So it's just
I love that.
And then you'll have the pool skimmer, all TikTok shop. You'll have the outdoor fan that I just reviewed yesterday, TikTok
Oh,
shop.
wow. Do you feel like having the pool has allowed you to make more sales?
If I hold an electronic piece over the pool, people hate that.
Right.
And it causes engagement. That first 3 seconds is critical.
Yeah,
So
100%.
Bug Zapper, I'm sure you saw the Bug Zapper videos. So
Yeah,
now
yeah.
multiple sponsors on the Bug Zapper.
Wow.
The Bug Zapper alone made us like 80,000 bucks.
Wow, 80,000 from the Bug Zapper.
And I don't review Bug Zappers normally. So
Can you show us how you sell a product like a bug zapper?
Yeah. So, my friends and family ask me what the heck this is. Well, this is a solar bug zapper that replicates human heat, and it really does. So the mosquitoes will go to it, and it's gonna have 3 different options. You never have to wash it, and it's waterproof. It's sold. And it was that easy.
No, you sold me. I think I want one of those. I want to hear your methods. I want to hear how you make money. Like, what does the day-to-day look like? You're brand new to TikTok Shop. You see that it's existing. Tell us a story of how you got into it. I want to hear from the very beginning, the beta program.
Oh man, okay. So July 6th, I see this new product selection on the screen, and I'm like, okay, what is this? I already reviewed stuff. I started in 2020. I didn't make a dime.
Okay.
So I posted every day. My wife would be like, why are you posting? You're not making money.
Were you trying to get sales off the app at the time?
I was basically linking into my bio. I would make, $200.
The Amazon affiliate program.
Right. So, I was still getting free stuff. I was one of the first people in 2020 to get PS5.
Okay.
So
wow, that's cool.
I went to TikTok. TikTok didn't even have a monetization program yet.
Yeah.
Like there was no creator awards or anything like that. I was like, well, I have a PS5. Let's talk about it. It went viral. So I got my first 126,000 followers just through PS5 stuff.
Oh, wow.
3 years later, I'm doing this every day. I don't believe in days off. I just believe in hustling. So,
that.
Consistency, at least doing those 3 to 5 videos a day through 2020 to 2023. TikTok Shop happens July 6th.
Okay.
And so what's going on is I see a new product button. You're posting a video, you're like, what's product? I already had a monitor. It was like a portable monitor. It wasn't Arzopa. But I was like, I can use this and pretend it's Arzopa. It ended up selling like crazy. They didn't have like what your commission was, what GMV was. It was like bare bones. You're like, what the heck? And I was telling my wife, if this is 10%, I said, I think this is like $20,000 right now. It's like, we're like 2 weeks in. She's like, there's no way. I'll believe it when I see it. Money started rolling in. We're like, oh, this is amazing. Like, this is it.
You were hand selected for the beta program.
Yeah, I was hand selected. But then 2 weeks later, what happened was Gabe, he reached out to me and said, hey, let's go. You're going to come visit the TikTok Shop. He said, you and 7 other people. You guys are killing it.
So they hand selected 7 of you guys. Were like, come to Culver City. They flew you out or?
Flew us out, asked us our opinions on, hey, what can we do better? What can change? At the time, and I can be honest with everybody here, we were making money not only on TikTok Shop, we were making money on views. Say you're like a creator, and you go over 1 minute now. You make money on that for the
Creator Awards.
We were doing that with shop videos, and shop videos were hitting crazy numbers.
They were pushing you in the algorithm.
Pushing.
Right.
And so we're double dipping. We're making money not only on that, but we're making money on views too. I mean, like 15 to 20K.
Right. How much were they pushing you guys at the beginning?
We didn't know. We just knew that we're part of something special. Let's just push the content. I can say I was making like 5 videos a day. If it was me today and I knew that, I'd been pushing out 20 videos a day because it felt like you could do a video on a weird keychain and you're like, dude, I got 1 million views and so many sales. This is
so
crazy.
How much money, how did the money work then? How did it start racking up and how did it?
I mean, I had $2 million GMV months, which is, I see it's rare now, but I see it happening sometimes.
Yeah.
But it was every month then.
Every month?
Yeah, it was just
2 million sales every month.
We woke up on Black Friday and we were already at $500,000 waking up on Black Friday.
How much money did you wake up to make it on commission?
It was never 10% then. It was 20% back then. You're waking up to
$100,000 already?
Crazy. So
when do you think was that turning point of when in the gold rush you were one of the 7 to make the most money? When do you think it changed for you?
2023 to 2024 was probably
when everybody started getting on it.
Gold rush. I would say that's the gold rush. I think more people started realizing, hey, there's opportunity here. More people were also doing more bottom of the funnel.
What were the first couple of products that you were selling in the beta days?
So it was Arzopa monitors. We did a lot of earbuds. It was Transformer earbuds. But I was in electronics anyway. So I was like, oh yeah, just keep sending me Transformer stuff. And then they would pop out we have Transformer over the ear earbuds. We have Transformer power banks. I was like, let's do them all.
In that first year of doing the beta program, how much money in sales did you do during that first year?
I mean, perspective, I just hit $18 million in GMV. I would say 8 to 10 of it came in that first year. And I'm talking from July to December.
And then 20% commission. So you made $2 million or more.
And it was and it was amazing. And it's still amazing, but it's changing. This is where all the magic does happen.
This is the studio right here, guys. This is one of the most insane studios I think I've seen. You got the custom signs. We got the 2023 Black Friday Cyber Monday award from TikTok. We got tons of collectibles. And dude, my favorite part that Matt showed us while the cameras were off, he got all these PlayStation 5s for free. Free. That is nuts, bro. The life of a influencer / TikTok shop creator is absolutely so cool. I love it. All right, what does the day-to-day look like in the life of Matt?
wake up, obviously, I already have tech to review. All I have to do is look at anything over here and review it. I'm gonna go by basically going on my phone, looking at what sold last week during this time. Mine is not to show you any problems. I show you all the solutions. I'm gonna go through here. Richard just came on the TikTok shop. I'm gonna go over it. I'm gonna toss whatever into ChatGPT and then go to their product page and look at the complaints. You know, doing a quick unboxing video is how I always started off. And it's always on my cell phone. Like everything's on my cell phone.
Your phone?
I don't do any editing. All my editing is done in TikTok. I don't believe in exiting out because it takes time. Most of the time in tech products, they're gonna have features right here. You're gonna go over all these features. You're gonna be able to talk about it. You can open the box and be like, okay, so this is gonna work for your phone, this is gonna work for your ROG Ally, this is gonna work for your laptop, Switch Mobile Deck, Steam Deck, and then these are glasses that connect straight to your phone or anything like that, which was gonna put a 136-inch AMOLED screen right in front of you.
You spoke so fast about this product. How much time do you spend researching these things?
About 5 minutes.
But do you read that box or you read it and then you keep it in your head?
Read it and keep it in my head.
So you choose your products, 40 videos a day, break down those 40. What is the percentage of like the products that you know is work versus like your new ones that you have coming in?
So like I said, I go on the app first. I'm gonna look at my top products that have sold over the last months. A lot of times I'm a post and ghost type person. I'm not going to post and look at the views. I don't care about the views. Let's wait a couple weeks later and then the views are gonna be going up. Even if it was posted 3 weeks ago. I post and ghost. That means going through everything that I do, I'm gonna post, I'm gonna like schedule it out. I'm gonna think what's cool. 10 items that I do are the top selling.
Okay.
That will be sporadic throughout the day. And then I'm just gonna do my samples and whatever I've requested that looks cool to me.
Yeah.
But most of the things that I'm gonna do, honestly, are things I use. I think that's why I can sell a lot better because I already have the story to tell.
Dude, this is insane. I feel like you and your wife are really truly optimizing the TikTok shop creator as a true business.
This is probably where, you know, where we're watching Lois and Clark, Superman. You know, Superman just came out, I gotta watch
sick.
Superman, all this. This is not TikTok shop, these brand deals. Brand deals.
Nice.
And this is brand deal as well, but this screen actually moves up. It goes up and down.
Wait, what do you mean it goes up and down?
So check this out. So that way you can just hide everything.
No way.
And then like,
yo, that is insane.
Really cool because then it builds up the wall space. You don't need it. You're supposed to hang it, but that way it can go down.
Right.
You're ceiling.
Dude, this is crazy. This is like, okay, I gotta ask you this personal though. How do you not feel tempted to just be in here all day long playing PlayStation?
If I can pop out 15 videos, I can reward myself and be like, all right. But I'm very goal mindset. Like, okay, let's do 10 videos. Or, hey, we just ended an episode. Let me pop out 10 videos, you know, do that. And then while we're watching, I'll draft them out. Be like, all right, like draft them out.
Wait, so what are your hours of operation?
It's crazy.
Doesn't stop?
It doesn't stop, no. Because a lot of times I have a great idea.
Let's
you know,
go.
it's like,
I love that. Okay, top 3 products. How much in sales have you made and what have you earned from them?
This Arzopa monitor, and it's not actually this
that was the beta.
Yeah, this was like, you know, this is one of the ones, obviously they sent, I have like tons of these, but it's actually a great monitor. USB-C powered, I'm telling you, like 2.5 million GMV just in this guy right here. And I wouldn't say just in this guy, this whole lineup of Arzopa monitors. They went crazy. They're like, hey, can you just take our whole, I was like, yeah, we're making money, let's do it.
So you did like just maybe shy of like 500,000 from that?
Yeah, just of this. And nowadays this is like 8% commission, so
right.
I'll still do them, but you know, I'm still looking for the higher commission. We're in a different field now, so it's different. So I do more quantity, but
that's
obviously
insane.
Absolutely amazing. One of the biggest things, I was reviewing Ambernick emulation devices before TikTok Shop was here. So all it is, if you're a retro, there's a lot of people that are millennials, I'm a millennial, that want to relive their glory days of video games. Well, this was the best way to do it.
Wow.
You know, you could play PS2 on here, GameCube, and then it came with games. Ambernick makes a new model every month. So what that means is people are buying it every month, and they're not price bad. So obviously that it was.
What was the sales on these?
It's continuing. I would say it's around, if not more than Arzopa, I mean 3, but not on one, on the whole lineup.
Yeah, $3 million in sales on these.
If you're going to start supporting Ambernick, you can't say any of the games. Don't say PS2. You're going to say this emulates retro games. Also, you can't show any of the systems it emulates when you pop it on. There are TikTok restrictions now. A lot of people say, I just reviewed that and I got restricted. Like,
well, good to add that in there. Warning.
So warning. Yeah, I don't want everybody to be like,
and then, what is that product, Matt?
This is a, basically, I called it a liquid metal phone case. People love love the look at it. But then I would go about how it protects every single corner. You can drop it, everything's protected on it. I used a broken phone. And people, it didn't protect it that good. And then people bought it. I would say like 1.5 on just this Angry Meow phone case. The issue is I've worked with them on a lot of phone cases. So it's not just this one, this is their 16 Pro.
Oh, got it, with that company.
Yeah, but it went from 14 to 16.
Out of all 3 products right here, how much would you say you took home from?
I mean, it has to be upwards to like in cash, 750,000. Yeah.
3 products.
Yeah, and it's
3
just
products.
And it's rinse and repeat. I don't just do one video.
Is there anything you want to leave the people with?
And at home, I'm gonna do 3 to 5 videos of products I genuinely like. And you did those same products for 3 months, you would start seeing the rewards.
Subscribe for the next one. Let's go. Thank you, Matt.